And then I'm going to take the yellow color. We're going to go a little darker and also get the hair out of it. The lily hair just invades the art space. It's just what it does. Okay, I'm gonna re-wet this one and try to get the dark color in there. Megan, hello! A majorly severe thunderstorm. Oh no, stay safe. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I'm glad you like it so far. I changed up the color scheme a little bit. I hope that's okay. But the mushrooms, the color needed to be down here, so I'm bringing the reddish brown from the mushrooms into this flower. So I hope that's okay. I'm glad you like it. We're getting a lot done today. What time is it? It's 6. Honestly, we could probably finish it today. Okay. Good to know. Move my laptop so I can unplug my main computer. Just yeah, that's a very good idea. Ooh, a bug. You're not supposed to be here. gone now. Oh, thank you so much, Sangunique. Yeah, no worries. I'll check that out in just a second. Just gotta be careful because I just did wet on wet, so I want to take advantage of it while it's there. Class Calico, hello, hello. How are you? Okay, let's see Sangunique's Instagram, which is probably lovely as always. Okay, so this is Sangunique on Instagram, and this piece is so good. It's absolutely amazing. Look at all the detail in this. Like the headpiece thing, this part, it's so detailed. Besides the stories, nothing new, not good at sharing them. No, that's okay. Neither am I, honestly. Okay, let's check out your story. Ooh. Yeah, you did lots more on it. Looking really good. I love the details in the jacket. Look at the folds. It looks amazing. Frog! If anyone has not seen Sangunique's work, you need to go check out Sangunique's work. Look at this. It's amazing. It's so good. Thank you so much for sharing. I very much appreciate it. And thank you again for the raid. Yeah. Oh, where did my reference go? Oh, I have this up. Never mind. I have the board game bears up because I was writing their names and stuff. So I have them here. So I didn't even get to pack Patreon today because my time was taken up by editing the print, and then the whole file deleted itself. I don't know what happened. It's gone. We checked recycle bin, we checked everything. It just disappeared. So that happened, and I had to redo all my editing. So that took most of my day. But yeah, that was fun. Yeah, so what happened was I So I had to edit them all individually. So I had the scan, and then I saved all of them as individual little like all the characters individually after I edited out the background, which is what I normally do with stuff like this, and then I placed them all on a new background to get rid of all the like paper texture and stuff, or like the paper weirdness, and I put it on a transparent background and I put them individually. So I had them all saved individually where I erased all their backgrounds and edited them all. And then when I went to open them on the 5x7 canvas that I made to place them, when I went to click on them, I clicked um, the button on my tablet that's Control Z instead of the one that was Control so that I could select them all. And then it just deleted the file into oblivion. Like it wasn't there anymore. It wasn't in the recycling bin, so like even though I technically deleted it, I guess, all I did was I was selected on one of the images and I pressed Control Z and the whole entire file just left. Like it was gone. Fiance checked my computer, he couldn't find it either. It was so weird. Yeah, technology. Oh my gosh. It's rough. Like I would understand if the item that I was clicked on deleted itself, but I was inside the file, only clicked on one of the items within the file. Like it was on Colonel Honey Mustard within the file June Patreon, and then it just deleted the whole thing. So I don't really know what happened there. It's super weird. But yeah, so I had to re-edit all of it. So that took most of the day. And that's what I did today. Edited it twice. Amit, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. How's your Monday going so far? Give you more editing practice at least, and soon you'll get so good it'll be a breeze if that happens again. I hope so. At least it wasn't an annoying one to edit. Like, when I'm doing the edits for something with a border, it's easy to erase around it, and it's fine. And, like, get all the little pieces off. Like, if anything, like a piece of dirt or, like, a weird line that's not supposed to be there, just getting rid of that stuff. But if it's, like, a watercolor piece, like, if I had to edit this, where I had to go around each individual leaf and erase the background, and then had to also make it seem like this was like a nice soft line instead of a stark line, which happens a lot when digitally erasing. It's so much work. So I'm glad it was something easy that was literally just a little like border where it's straight lines, because it's way easier to edit. Like if I had been editing Froggy Bicycle and had gone and erased the background in between every bike spoke, that would have been, I think I would have been more upset about it deleting itself. Or me deleting it somehow. I don't really know what happened, honestly. It's a weird thing. My goodness. A bot. A present for Negan. Do detailed traditional artwork nowhere near as digital. Afraid of making an irreversible mistake. Yeah, I'm always scared of that. It happens. The thing about watercolor is, or any painting, is you can kind of, you learn to work with it, I think. Like, I made a mistake by switching up the colors. Because this was supposed to be this, okay, this one was supposed to be this color, and this one was supposed to be a purpley color. And I messed up and did this one in the pink, so now I had to reconfigure my whole color palette. But I'm making it work, and it's fine. But I often make mistakes in watercolor. I just kind of try to fix them the best I can, and then half the time they're not noticeable to anyone but me, so that's good. And if they really are noticeable, I do start over. Like, that's the reason why I start with the eyes when I do cat or pet portraits, because if the eyes aren't right, then the whole thing is worthless, basically. Because the eyes have to be right because it's the whole, like, essence of the animal and their personality and stuff. So I start with the eyes so that if I mess them up, I can scrap it early without putting too much effort into it. Bad Bakes Noises, thank you for the bits! Some lurk biddies while I do breakfast. Ooh, nice! I hope you're making something delicious for yourself for breakfast. I had a pretty good breakfast this morning. I made chia pudding last night before bed. So I had that for breakfast. I also, later on, had a peanut butter chocolate chip cookie because I made some of those yesterday while I was cleaning the kitchen. Does anyone else do that when you clean your kitchen? You're more, because the kitchen is clean and accessible, you have like the urge to bake something. Well, I wanted to bake cookies, so now we have chocolate chip peanut butter cookies. And the center of this has green stems, so that actually works well because then we can bring the green down too. Yay! The opposite where I'm like, well, the kitchen's a mess, so if I bake now, then do all the dishes while I wait for the thing to bake, then I'll end up with a clean kitchen. Yeah, so you would think that's me, but since I have a tiny kitchen, if there's too much stuff on the counter, then I don't want to bake because there's no space to and I'll get overwhelmed. So it needs to be like halfway clean, and then and then I can start making something, and then while it's baking, I can do the rest of the clean. No worries, that's okay, Calico. We don't need to be available 100% of the time. Then I'm gonna go back with the brown color. It's like a brownish red. I'm putting some blue in it to darken it up. Ooh, spray bottle down. Yeah, that's what I want. Wedding dress shopping was good. I found out some more about like what I like in a dress, and I know more about what to try on next time. But it was really fun. And then we're gonna go again to a different place in, I think, August. I'm currently just waiting for confirmation from people. But yeah, it's very exciting. The place I went was kind of a different shop than I expected. Like they didn't have a bunch of different dresses. They're like a shop that does custom dresses. So they describe themselves as Build-A-Bear for dresses. So you had to do a lot of visualizing. So it was a lot of they would put the silhouette on you, and then they're like, okay, and this is what it looked. They put like a lace overlay, and they're like, and we can do this part in lace with these sleeves, and you kind of have to like piece it together in your head. So it was a little tricky, but I did like some of the dresses. Definitely not the dresses, but I did like elements of them that I'm definitely gonna look for in other ones. No, no, yes to the dress. It was just the first appointment, so typically those are like you're kind of testing the waters and just playing around with the dresses and trying to figure out what they feel like and what's comfortable and what you feel looks good and all that fun stuff. But yeah, it was fun. But apparently that show, like, I've heard rumors that that show is pretty fake, but the wedding consultant person did confirm that like the show itself might be very fake, but the families being demanding and stuff, that actually happens all the time. I was because there wasn't like a separate dressing room, it was like a curtain room that was in front, so I could still hear things that people were saying. And at one point the consultant person was like, it's like, yeah, families always think that the bride can't hear them when they're getting changed, but it's literally just a curtain. You can hear everything they're saying. And like the things that I've heard families say about the bride while the bride could hear them are crazy. So apparently there are definitely families who are like that. hello! Welcome, welcome. How's your Monday going? Oh, sounds nice, yeah. Yum, curry. I'm trying to think about what I should have for dinner. I do have stuff to make chili, so I could do that. It's just so hot that it's like I don't know if I want chili, but we're not going grocery shopping until tomorrow, the day after. So it is what I have. Feeling sluggish, haven't had a day off in a while. Worked a half day today, thankfully. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm glad it was a half day. Not having a day off for a while is always rough. Okay, so I now need to figure out the placement of the little part in the center. I've been good, yeah. Aw. Yeah, I haven't posted on TikTok in a little bit. I probably should, but I have not. But yeah, I've been good. Been doing some wedding planning and painting away as usual. It needs to be a little bit more yellow, I think. Yeah, it's next September, so we're getting to the part where we can start planning some more stuff specifically and everything. So I went to my first wedding dress shopping appointment on Friday, so that was fun. But yeah, it's going well. We're doing a tour of a venue on Wednesday. And I really like this venue, and I think we can do it, so I'm gonna go check it out and see. Thank you. Okay, and then I'm gonna do some of this part over here. Yeah, I was thinking more about my wedding invitations, and I'm pretty excited to make them. I have, I think, a more solid idea about what I'm gonna do. So I want to do like a kind of pop-up book, or like a flap book style thing, kind of like an advent calendar where you open it like this. Yeah, I was practicing earlier with this thing, trying to figure it out. So you open it like this, and it'd be the big piece of paper, and then I would have this like layered watercolor painting. So I'm gonna do one big painting and then do prints of it, obviously, and I'm not gonna do 60 paintings. Um, and then I'm gonna cut out the individual parts, like it's gonna be a forest, and kind of layer them with double-sided like little tape pieces so that it's kind of 3D, and then it'll have like a little door that you open. Um, and then it'll have a painting of the venue on the inside, and it'll have the info and stuff, like a little door thing. I think that'd be cute. Um, I'm pretty excited about it. I was also thinking maybe I would try to figure out how to do a pop-up thing, so when you open it, like the forest pops up here, and then the doors are here, like the little doors you open are on the bottom. But I need to figure out the logistics of that because I don't know how that works. It does, yeah. See, once I figure out how to make one of them though, I can probably streamline it to make it faster. It's just the the initial making of it that's going to take a while. But then once I have it figured out, I can probably get them all done pretty quickly, especially because my bridesmaids have offered to help with that kind of stuff, so it's totally fine. But yeah, I'm pretty excited about it. I'll probably do the paintings on stream because I need to do the initial paintings and then do like make the prints of them afterwards. So I'll probably do the paintings of the forest and the venue on stream. Coming up with the design and the figuring out how to do it is the fun part. Yes, definitely. The assembly would kill me. Okay, do not invite Nagan to card assembling party. But yeah, I can kind of show you what I mean by the layered painting thing. Um, okay, so what I can't find an example of exactly what I want because I'm kind of making it up as I go. But okay, look at this. Look at this, right? Okay, so what this person did is I need to take a screenshot of this so I can zoom in. Hold on. This is actually a better example. Okay, so this is an artist. Lily, what are you doing? This is an artist who does watercolor paintings, but they after they do each part, they layer it, right? Okay, so what I'm thinking is I do something like this, where it's flat and then it doesn't actually, it's not actually flat. It's all like one layer here. So I could do the one layer thing or I could do pop-up book. But this is what I'm thinking of doing, like all these little layers and then you do double-sided tape and you stick it on top of each other. And then there'd be like a door here that you open. So something like that where it's in the card and then this, since it's layered paper, you would be able to do, so say this grass behind here would have the invitation info, and then this grass in front of it would have the door cut into it that you can open to see it underneath. Something like that. And once I figure out how to do it, I would just make prints of it and like we'd have to cut out all the pieces. That's the part that's gonna take the longest. And we also have a Cricut though. So like my mom has one and two of my bridesmaids have one. So we'll just have all the Cricuts going and we'll do something like that. My other idea was to do a little pull tab. So, okay, imagine one of these sheep is like a little heart or something. And then we have like a little pull tab on the side and it has the months going towards the wedding. And then at the wedding, you pull the tab and then at the wedding, it like flips itself to be like a little thing to, I don't know, something. It'll be fun. Got way in over my head with DIY projects for my wedding. Yeah. See, the reason I'm getting into this is because I'm thinking that if we get this place that I'm thinking of we're gonna get for our venue, we don't really have to make any decorations. And we were originally gonna make a bunch of decorations. But this place, it's a greenhouse that's surrounded by trees and flowers and twinkle lights already. So there's not really much to do except for like centerpieces and name cards. So we can go a little bit more detailed into DIYs, which is good. But yeah. Did an infographic for a graphic design class about serial. Oh, lovely! Serial killer wedding invitation. How to make it a pull tab so that it was 2 layers. Yeah, that sounds really fun. Yeah, isn't that painting amazing? I love it. It'd be cool if you open the card and opens the door at the same time. Yeah, see what I'm thinking is we'll do like Okay, we'll put this aside for a second. Okay, so imagine this is from my enamel pins, or not enamel pins, the acrylic pins. But anyways, okay. So think about something like, let's use this instead. Okay, so it's like this, right? And we have this little guy here, and it opens, and then this, when you open the doors, this stands up, and then there's like the forest here, and these are the doors down here. That could be possible if these are one piece, right? And then fiance was saying, what if we did, to get that to do that, we could do something where you attach like a pull tab from this corner to here so that when it opens, it pulls it up and stands up. So that's what we're thinking kind of is an option as well. Yeah, it's really, really nice. I hope we can get it. It seems like within budget and everything from what they sent us, but there's always like add-ons and stuff when you're talking about like wedding packages. So we'll see how it goes. We have to take Lily's cone off so that she can eat her dinner because we had to get a new cone that was a little longer because she could still reach her paws. But this one, since it's longer, it doesn't allow her to eat her food comfortably. So we have to take off her cone for her to eat. So she's just naked eating over there. There's a naked Lily over there.
I also forgot about the cone thing until after I put her food on the floor.
Yeah.
So.
Marcus, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. We just like, I know I'm not invited. Can I have an invite still? You just want an invite because they're gonna be pretty. Honestly, I could do that. If this works, if this invite works, I will try to put like little pop-up things on my shop because that'd be fun. Because this sounds fun to figure out. It's a little challenging, but if I figure it out, then that'd be good.
We need to get a cricket.
No, we don't. We don't need a cricket.
You wanted to do like intricate like tree cutouts and stuff.
I can do that with my hands.
No. That's a lot of manual labor.
No, it's not that bad.
Okay.
I was hand cutting all my stickers before I started ordering them. I'm used to that kind of stuff.
Wasn't that like only 2 batches though?
No,
Oh, okay.
it was a lot of stickers. Plus, it's not as intricate anyways, so it's okay. But yeah, I could totally, if I have extra invites, after just send you some without the actual info.
The models.
The blemished models. Invest in a Cricut just for the fact that it'll save your hands in the long run. Yeah, but I don't really use anything. I don't do anything that involves cutting stuff too much, you know? Like I order my stickers now. So there's nothing that I would really use it for unless I did all this kind of stuff all the time. But that alone is not worth spending as much as a Cricut is worth, you know? The only other thing I could say, like kind of use it for was I'm thinking about it is sticker sheets because most sticker companies, they don't have sticker sheets where you can buy like a small amount. You have to buy a bunch of them and spend a bunch of money for just like the paper sticker style sticker sheets. So that's the only thing I would really need them for would be to sell sticker sheets on my shop because I can't order them without buying a crazy amount. I can't do that. So, and they'd just be like the paper stickers like for planners and things like that. But yeah, Cricuts are pretty expensive. if I really got into paper crafting, I would very much consider it. But we shall see. Because we all know how my brain works. Because I get obsessed with something and then I don't do it anymore.
How much are you eating? Is it just for like chin and neck, or?
Mhm.
Okay. I don't want her to scratch up her eye or something.
But yeah, for the wedding invites, we do have 3 crickets in the group, so I think we could probably do that. It's just a matter of I don't know if we can get all 3 running at the same time because they have to be connected to the software unless we use laptops and stuff. I don't know. Um, thank you, Sanguinique. Have a lovely rest of your evening.
She hasn't tried to go for her fall this whole time. So
That's good.
she's still sensitive.
Okay, I'm gonna do a quick BRB and then we'll come back and we'll continue painting the petals of the clematis flower. But yeah, BRB. Wait, that's the wrong screen. There we go. BRB. Hello again. We have returned. Didn't even know cricket was spelled not like cricket. Yeah. That's why a lot of people call it a cry cut. I've noticed that. I've never called it a cry cut, but some people do. New BRB screen. It's hypnotic, yes. I'm glad you like it. Used to call it that because that's how it's spelled. I guess so, yeah. I don't know how it's actually supposed to be pronounced. Maybe the makers actually meant it to be pronounced cry cut, but their mascot, like the little logo, is a cricket. So I don't know. Thank you, Elaine. Welcome, welcome. How was the rest of your Monday? I'm hungry. So you know how I was saying that it's too hot to eat chili for dinner, even though that's what I have the stuff to make? I'm wondering if I should make like a cold like bean salad of some kind. Does anyone have a good bean salad recipe? You know, it'd be really good if I made like a bean salad and had it with chips. I don't have chips, but you know what I do have though? Ice cream cones. No, I could probably get chips. Trying to pick a day to visit you. Yay! Very exciting. Yeah, it's up to you. Like I'm usually free most weekends. So, all good. Lily, what are you doing? Up. Okay. This is not the brush I normally use, but for some reason it feels like the right brush to use right now. So that's what we're doing. It's a little strange, but it's working. Alright, now we need the details on the center